Hi guys, welcome to Bible Adventures, and this is your first day with me, Mike, and this is Michelle. We're going to talk about trains today and give you a great story. Welcome, travelers, to Little Kids Depot. It's our special place here at Rocky Railway. A depot is like a station where a train stops. Here at Little Kids Depot, we get to pretend we're on a train adventure. Trains are so powerful. They can go places nothing else can, like deep into mountains. All this week on Rocky Railway, we'll be talking about big, powerful trains. We'll also be talking about our big, powerful friend, Jesus. Jesus is God's Son. God is more powerful than anything because He made everything. God made the sun and the stars and even us. This week, we get to celebrate the mighty power of God's Son, Jesus, and all the ways He takes care of us.
Okay, so we are going to start off with a little special song. And at our Little Kids Depot, we're going to sing this every day. So I need you to stand up. Okay? And we're going to go through it slowly, and then we'll go through it a little bit faster. Okay? So our song is to the tune, She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain, if you've ever heard that. Okay? So it goes, howdy friend, I'm glad you came to ride with me, whoop whoop. And when you do the whoop whoop, you give a high five, okay? If you don't have somebody around you, give us an air five through the camera, okay? And then we say that again, howdy friend, I'm glad you came to ride with me, whoop whoop. And then we go, Jesus' power is so strong, and we flex our muscles. He can help us to hold on, and we're gonna shake, okay? Kind of those hard shakes that you can do is like a handshake, all right? And then we say, howdy friend, I'm glad you came to ride with me. All aboard. Okay, so that's gonna be our end. So we have howdy friend, I'm glad you came to ride with me. Whoop, whoop, and we do that twice. That's where we give our high fives. And then we say, Jesus' power is so strong, He can help us to hold on. And then we say our howdy friend, I'm glad you came to ride with me. And we say all aboard on the last one, okay? So we're going to do it a little bit faster. Howdy friend, I'm glad you came to ride with me. Woo, woo. Howdy friend, I'm glad you came to ride with me. Woo, woo. Jesus' power is so strong, He can help us to hold on. Howdy friend, I'm glad you came to ride with me. All aboard. Okay, so we're going to sing that every day. So this is our first day doing that. We'll do that a couple more times every day. Okay? All right.
So today we're learning that Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust Jesus.
That's called our Bible point, and that's what Michelle just showed us right there. It helps us remember that we can trust Jesus' power. Each time someone says that day's Bible point, there's a pause and you'll shout,
Trust Jesus.
When you shout, reach up and pull your arm down just like we did right there. Okay, let's practice. Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust Jesus.
Very nice.
All right, so the Bible helps us tell true stories of real people, okay? So it's God's special words just for us. We're going to hear an awesome, true story from the Bible to help us discover that Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust Jesus.
Our story is about a man named Ananias. It's kind of a tough name to say, Ananias. He had to do a really hard thing. We're going to pretend that Mike is Ananias.
So, when Jesus' friend told people about all the amazing things Jesus did, more and more friends joined God's family. One of those friends was me, Ananias. But the people who didn't like Jesus had a lot of friends too. One of them was a man named Saul. He was very mean to Jesus' friends. He looked for ways to put them in jail. I heard about Saul. He was on his way to my hometown to arrest Jesus' friends. We're all a little scared. He was so mean. Can you show me your meanest face? Good. So, and at home, talk about right now someone you've seen on TV that shows a really mean face. So go ahead and do that right now. Awesome. Well, one day I was sitting in my house when I heard Jesus' voice talk to me. Jesus said, Ananias. So I said, yes, Lord. As I put my hand to my ear listening for what he had to say. Then Jesus said something really surprising. He told me to go to a certain house and ask for a man named Saul. Jesus said I needed to help Saul. Saul? That was that mean guy we just talked about. Maybe Jesus didn't mean that at all. I thought I should tell him. I should let Jesus know. So I said, Lord, I've heard about the terrible things this man has done to you and your friends. Why do you want me to go find him? But Jesus told me it'd be okay and that he had a surprising plan for Saul. Well, I really didn't know what to do. Jesus wanted me to do something really hard. Saul was so mean. What happens if he put me in jail like Jesus' other friends? What would you do? Well, I thought for a bit. I was thinking and thinking and thinking. Then I remembered Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus. Jesus was more powerful than Saul. If he told me to go, then I could trust him that he was asking me to do the right thing. Just think about that personally for yourself. Have you ever been asked by your parents to do something that's really tough, something that's really hard, maybe something that scared you a little bit? We want to trust them to do the best things because we know Jesus always looks out for us. So I started walking over to the house where Saul was. I knew Jesus was powerful, or Jesus' power was helping me do hard things, but I was still a little scared. Why don't you walk with me? So why don't you guys get up? We're going to walk around a little bit. Make me feel better and know that I have somebody walking with me. I don't know if I can do this. When I got there, I knocked on the door. Someone answered the door and took me to Saul. You know, he was nothing like I imagined. He didn't look mean or scary. He was sad for all the things he had done to Jesus' friends. Let's have him tell us about what happened.
Hey, everybody! Are you really Jesus' friends? All of you? That means you're my friends because I'm Jesus' friend too. I'm so excited to meet you. I'm sorry that I haven't been very nice in the past. I didn't know that Jesus really is God's son. I thought I was helping God by trying to stop Jesus' friends. That's until I met Jesus. Here's what happened. Some friends and I were walking on a road to another city. Let's walk. We're going to walk on the road. All of a sudden, a super bright light shone on me. It was the brightest thing I'd ever seen. Cover your eyes. In fact, it was so bright that I fell down. Oh. Then I heard this voice that said, Saul, Saul, why are you trying to hurt me? Well, I had no idea who was talking to me, so I asked, who are you, Lord? The voice answered, I am Jesus, and when you hurt my friends, you're hurting me. Jesus told me to go into the city and wait for someone to tell me what to do. Who helps you know what to do? Think about that. Who are those people in your life who help you know what to do? Maybe your parents, teachers, maybe a pastor at church. There's a lot of different people that help you. Sometimes you have siblings that help you know what to do as well. So I stood back up and I couldn't see anything. Close your eyes to see what that's like. Close them. My friends had to take me by the hand and lead me into the city. You have some awesome friends. Maybe you have a sibling at home right now who could help you, or a parent. So keep your eyes shut and have them try to lead you around a little bit to get around and see what that's kind like to not be able to see and have people have to help you?
All right, back to Ananias. It was hard to believe, it was hard to brave and do what Jesus said. But once I got there, I knew God was with me and didn't have any fear. So I went right up to Saul and I said, Saul, Jesus, who talked to you on the road, sent me to pray for you so you could see again.
As soon as Ananias prayed for me, I could see again. Now I was Jesus' friend too. I wanted everyone to know that I wasn't mean like before. So I even asked people to call me Paul instead of Saul.
It was hard to go see Paul, but Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus. Jesus helped me be brave.
And I needed Jesus' power to help me do all kinds of hard things. You'll hear more about that tomorrow.
Remember that Jesus' power is always with you, just like he was always with me.